Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizky Fatma Sabilillah, name 2011105. I will explain about the concept of linguistic reconstruction. The first is definition of linguistic reconstruction. Linguistic reconstruction is the process in the historical linguistics of rebuilding the original form of an undocumented language, which is the ancient start of modern language. The process involves the systematic analysis of phonetic, morphological, and syntactic changes in the descendant language with the aim of discovering the phonological, grammatical, and vocabulary characteristics of the proto-language. This method allows linguists to understand the evolution of languages from the past that are not directly documented. Next is a comparative method. Comparative method is an important method in historical linguistics used to reconstruct proto-language, which are the ancestral languages of related languages. The related languages are considered to be genetically related, meaning they come from a single common ancestral languages. Next is the steps in the comparative method. The first one is a sample components from related languages. The second one is establish sounds correspondences, which are recurring sounds pattern in related languages. The third is reconstruct the proto-sound or the original sound in the proto-language. Next is handle overlapping correspondence sets, such as sound change conditioned by specific environments. The last one is reconstruct morphemes based on the reconstructions. Next is principle for reconstruction. There is three principles for reconstruction. The first one is directionality. That means some sound change occur in predictable direction. The next is majority means. Majority means is when multiple discrete languages reflect the sounds. The most common one is likely the original. The last one is economy. Prefer reconstruction that regard the fast change from the proto-language to its descendants. The third is technique of reconstruction. Technique of reconstruction is the method used by linguists to reconstruct early forms of language from existing languages. This technique allows linguistics to reconstruct word form or language sounds that no longer exist or are not recorded in history based on pattern of sound change that occur systematically. Two main strategies in the technique of reconstruction namely is phonetic plausibility strategy. This is the main rule used in reconstruction. The proposed change must be phonetically plausible. That is, the post-sound change must be something that is common in many languages. For example, the S sound changing to S in front of the vowel I. The next is majority rule strategy. In a majority rule strategy, if there is no reasonable phonetic change, then the most common or readily form from non-cognate languages is taken as initial form. This technique is usually applied to the phonology aspect of language, but can also be used for other aspects such as morphology or syntax. Next is about internal reconstruction. Internal reconstruction is a method in historical linguistics used to reconstruct the past linguistic form uh, of a language using only data from the language itself. Without comparing it with other languages, this technique focuses on analyzing irregular patterns in the language, such as inconsistent sounds, change, or morphology that appears anomalous. This process is done by identifying language forms that have undergone change within the language system. The reconstruction that performs based on this pattern of change. For example, if a language has a variety of forms that appear to be historical related, this variation can provide clues as to what the original form was like before the change. Another example is if a language has two letter morpheme, one with certain consonant and the other without, and, and the other without, linguists can reconstruct that there might have been chronological rules in the past that accounted for the loss of consonants under certain conditions. With this example, we can see that this internal reconstruction method is different from comparative reconstruction, which involves comparing several related languages. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.